Here we have a mid-season clash of teams who've earned their spot in the top 25, trying to come up with a victory today and make a big push toward the home stretch. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears, as we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And looking to throw now on first down. A short completion of the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Downs. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Golden Bears will crank up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Golden Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. First and long now after the penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down now.
early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Cal, as they put 6 more on the board.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the opening play of the drive. It begins at the 33. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Single back, takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Keeps it on the draw. The Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Golden Bears begin a new series here. First and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires it down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Bears. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk Cal has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Washington. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Receiver in motion now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. 2nd down and goal upcoming. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the 3rd down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, and so 2nd and 7. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Golden Bears will have to punt this one away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's incomplete. They try a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And first down, right back to the running game. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. The freshman with a little too much air into that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Empty set now, 5 wide. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Cal's offense takes the field now. Handoff to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Golden Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain in that catch and run.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cal.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size. He has instincts. He gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
22 order. 22 ready.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense is back out of the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So California's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's into space at the 50. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Military, stun. Ready up.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Trick 9, beats. Watch out, come over.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Hey, flyers. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Great cut. They whiff on him. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
He finds some space. Powering through. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked